We have one participant.
I'm thinking Alex and Prosper, they might be on their phones, so I don't know.
Yeah, I am. So we don't get the link in the chat. I was going to go to the web address on my computer.
Okay. Have you been sharing about Costa Rica? Not a lot.
Yeah, just a bit. Alexis has been on here, I think at least 3 or 4 calls. I think maybe 3 previously, and she shared a little bit about it with us. This is where you're from, ¿sí?
Sí, yo soy de Costa Rica y de hecho estuve participando en una de las llamadas, pero desde mi teléfono. Y cuando justo antes de que Alexis me presentara, perdí la conexión. Entonces no pude conversar con ustedes, pero estoy muy feliz de estar acá y bueno, vamos a ver cómo nos va con estos dichos o expresiones idiomáticas que utilizamos en español.
Yo entiendo un poco.
Okay. So what I was saying is that last time I actually got into your call, I think in the second time that Alexis did. And unfortunately, just before she was going to introduce me, I lost my connection. So that's why I couldn't introduce myself at that time. But well, hopefully today we're going to practice some expressions we use in Costa Rica and in general in Spanish, and some others are for some are for Costa Rican only. Then the other ones are for Latin America, and some others are for all Spanish speakers. So let's see how we do. Okay.
Prosper, are you going to be able to get on?
Yeah, I'm trying to get on my computer right now. My computer's being slow.
Should we wait for you? Or?
Yeah. If you can't wait 5 minutes, and if it doesn't work by then y'all can just go ahead and start.
Okay.
Claro que sí.
Gracias. Yeah, Mom, I had to use my laptop because my computer. Yeah.
Yeah, I see this. I've been trying to figure out what this first one is for a while.
Okay. What we tried to do was to actually pair the idioms into the English ones.
Okay.
So, or into expressions that you say in English. I don't know if it happens to you, but most of the time when I hear some certain expressions that are not used in Costa Rica, and I don't really understand what they mean. So I don't know if in English you have the same thing.
Yeah. Like it doesn't translate, right?
Exactly. No, totally. In here, for instance, some of them are not going to be like specifically translated, but the meaning at the end is what we are trying to figure out.
Okay.
Are you there now? Yeah, 3 players. So we're all in. Should we start with the first one?
Sí, sí.
Okay. Hijo de tigre sale pintado. What do you think it could be?
I thought it was bite off more than you can chew, but I guess just because it was a tiger.
Yeah, if you translate this, how would that be?
The son of the tiger. I don't know what sale is. Sale like exit?
Yeah, like comes. Uh-huh.
And then I don't know what pintado means.
Oh,
like
okay.
Printed.
So
like with the stripes.
Okay.
So I'm just assuming the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree.
That's right, but I already got it.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. So when we say hijo de tigre sale pintado, this means that the son of a certain person comes with the same characteristics. So sometimes when you have like a baby or a kid that looks very like his father or his mother, we can say that. Hijo de tigre sale pintado. Like their facial expressions or the way they look is right like one of his parents. Okay? We can also say hijo de tigre sale pintado when, for instance, there is a kid that is very good playing a sport and just like his or her father or mother. Okay? Does it make sense? Yeah. Hijo de tigre sale pintado. Okay? Meaning that when he's the son of a tiger, it will come with the stripes. Okay? Mm-hmm. So it's very like the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Okay? Let's see the other one. When we say someone is comiendo moscas, what would you think it is? How would you translate comiendo moscas?
Comiendo moscas.
Well, not comiendo is eating.
Comiendo is eating. Uh-huh. What is moscas?
Oh, flies. Eating
flies. Uh-huh. So it's kind of disgusting. Comiendo moscas, like eating flies. What would you think that is?
Eating with their mouth open.
Daydreaming.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. When you are just, daydreaming with your mouth open. So what are you doing? Comiendo moscas.
It's daydreaming? Okay. I thought it was eating with their mouth open.
No, it's daydreaming.
Oh.
Uh-huh. When you are, for instance, just, seated there and just looking to the infinite, looking at the infinite, right? Mm-hmm. Like just daydreaming. So you're with your mouth open and someone would come and ask, what are you doing? Are you comiendo moscas? ¿Qué estás haciendo? ¿Estás comiendo moscas? Okay. Let's see another one. If someone tells you, no hay moros en la costa, what would that mean? How would you translate this?
I'd probably have to say trouble is ahead.
Okay. No.
Is it the coast is clear?
The coast is clear. Yeah, that's the correct answer. But what does no hay moros en la costa could be translated? How could this be translated?
Is it like
isn't moros means on the coast?
There aren't moros in the coast. You know what moros is?
Mm-mm. Is it like death?
No, it's Arabs, like Arabs, people from Middle East. Mm-hmm. Okay, they're called moros. And this is a Spanish, like from Spain expression, because you know that Arabians got into Spain like a long time ago, like part of the history. They got into Spain, and that's why the southern part of Spain is very like, like those places, like Morocco and like those countries. So it's very alike. So when they will say no hay moros en la costa, they will say this because there aren't Arabians in the coast. So the coast is clear. We can go, we can, pass the coast without being seen. Okay? So no hay moros en la costa means the coast is clear. And when we say this, it's because we are maybe sneaking around and we want to say, no hay moros en la costa, let's go. Nobody's seeing, nobody's looking. Okay? Does it make sense? Okay, let's go to the fourth one. In Costa Rica, when someone says, está cayendo un pelito de gato, what would that mean? Let's translate this first. Está cayendo un pelito de gato. How can we translate this?
Does the direct translation say your cat is shedding?
No, the hair of your cat, of the cat, is falling. Okay, so
it's drizzling. So instead of cats and dogs, it's just like coming down a little bit.
It's when there is when it's drizzling rain, we can see like it's very thin and the drops are not big, you know, it's not a storm, it's just drizzling. So we can say, está cayendo pelito de gato. Okay?
Alex.
Pelito is like small, you know, like saying small hairs of the cat. Okay? Pelito de gato. We can also say pelo de gato.
Okay. Yes, I know that one more. Okay.
Okay, let's go to the fifth one. Dar a luz.
To give light. So to give birth, maybe?
Exactly. Yes, to give birth. Like coming from dark to the light, right? So we say, dar actually is a verb, which means give. So we say give birth as dar a luz. Okay? And the correct verb to give birth is parir. But in this case, this is an expression, an idiomatic expression, and we can say parir as a verb, or we can say dar a luz as an expression. Okay?
How do you spell that? The parir.
Parir. P-A-R-I-R. Parir. Okay? Parir. Let's go to the other one. If you are andando por las ramas. Andando por las ramas. What would that mean? First of all, let's translate it. Andando por las ramas.
Is it
going on a tangent?
Yeah. That is, yes, that is what it means, but what is the correct or the exact translation for this?
Walking on the branches?
Yes, correct. Ramas is branches. Okay.
Can you say andando por las ramas?
Andando por las ramas.
Por las ramas.
Okay.
¿Cómo se dice trees en español?
Árboles.
Árboles.
Sí, sí.
Árboles.
¿Dónde es? I mean, not ¿dónde? ¿Qué es andando? ¿Qué quiere
Andando.
decir?
Going.
Going. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right, gracias.
And the verb is andar, like the
Andar.
Okay. Okay, so you can say, María anda por las ramas. Like she's going off of a tangent, right? Like she's not making the point. She's just talking and talking and talking, okay?
Okay.
Anda por las ramas. Okay?
Anda por las ramas, okay.
Okay. Let's go to the other one. Someone who se pasa de la raya is?
Okay.
So, walking through a storm or going through a hard time?
No.
Both of them.
Acting out of line?
Yeah, acting out of the line. Yes.
Yeah.
You're great.
I have the most points. Gracias.
That's amazing. Muy bien. Excelente. ¿Qué significa se pasa de la raya?
Is it like passing the line?
Yes. ¿Y cuándo podemos usar esta expresión?
Probably to your student.
Estudiante.
Yes, when they are, like going too far, right?
Mm-hmm.
They are saying something inappropriate, for instance. So, no se pase de la raya.
Dos.
Okay. O te estás pasando de la raya. Okay. Or you can say, María se pasa de la raya. And she's going too far.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go to the other one. Tomar el sartén por el mango is the same as which English expression?
Sartén.
I want to say take the bull by its horns. So it's like take the pan for the mango.
Correct.
Ooh.
Wow.
Muy inteligente.
On fire.
Dios mío.
Excelente.
Gracias.
Por el mango.
Can you hear me? I'm sorry.
Oh, yes.
Sorry, I think I lost my connection for 1 second. Okay.
Oh, that's okay.
Tomar el sartén por el mango. So tomar, it's the same as to take. El sartén, the pan, por el mango, by the... ¿Cómo puedo decir esta parte?
Handle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Muy bien. So it's the same expression as if we say take the bulls by its horns. Okay. Tomar el sartén por el mango. So you can say, for instance, voy a tomar el sartén por el mango. I'm going to face this problem. Like I'm going to face it, get it done, for instance. Okay. The other one is when something is pan comido.
Pan comido.
It's like eat bread. So this the bread is running away.
Is it hard as a rock?
No. Pan comido is like bread eaten, like already eaten. Pan comido.
So,
easy as pie?
Easy as a pie. Yes. We can say this game is pan comido. Este juego es pan comido. Okay?
No sé.
Este juego es pan comido. Of course, these are expressions that, like, if you're starting, like in a beginner letter, in a beginner's level in Spanish, of course, this is like something that you're not going to see very often in the course because they are expressions, right? And not necessarily they mean what they are, like they mean exactly the thing that they, like if we translate it, it's not exactly, it doesn't make any sense, right? So this is why it's something fun. For instance, when I was learning English, I learned these idioms, for instance, getting cold feet or being a couch potato and things like that. And that didn't, make any sense for me. So, no era pan comido aprender las expresiones idiomáticas en inglés. Tampoco es pan comido aprender las expresiones idiomáticas en español. ¿Ok? Otra expresión, another expression, para pan comido puede ser es un queque. Always related with, yes, that's a piece of cake, exactly. Always related with food, right? So it's the same one as in English. It's a piece of cake. We say es un queque. Okay? No una pieza de queque o no una tajada de queque, just un cake. The whole cake, not just a piece. Okay? So another expression for pan comido, which is easy as a pie, is un queque. Okay? Let's see another expression. If someone is echando los perros, and this is very Costa Rican, if someone is echando los perros, they are?
I want to say going wild.
No.
No. Eating a lot? You say wrong?
Echando los perros. What is echando los perros? What do you think it is?
Echando is throwing.
Yeah.
Throwing the dogs.
Yeah, throwing the dogs.
Kicking someone out?
No.
No, I keep getting.
I want to say flirting, but I feel like that's wrong.
It's flirting. Yes,
Oh, okay.
it is. It is. Yes.
Yeah, because I've heard that one before. That's why I was like, I don't know.
Yeah. It totally is. It's flirting. Yes. In Costa Rica, it's very often to, the catcalling thing. It's very common all over.
Okay.
It's very common in Latin American countries, actually. But in Costa Rica, we say when someone is flirting or catcalling, we say, le está echando los perros. Or, if he or she goes too far and he says like something like almost, I don't know, a catcalling saying that he wants to marry you or something like that, that is too much. So we can say, le está echando los perros y todo lo demás, not even the dogs, like everything else, he's giving you the dogs and the house and the sleepers, like going with everything, with the whole package. Okay. So that is that is one of Alexis' favorite expression. And she was like, definitely we have to include echando los perros. So in Costa Rica, for flirting, we say echando los perros. Okay. And we can use it, for instance, in here you can see the picture that says, si me vas a echar los perros, que sean calientes y con todas las salsas, por favor. Okay, do you know what that means?
If I go to throw the dogs, what, something hot, and with all the salsas, por favor. Oh, what? Okay.
So this picture here, what it says is that if you're going to throw the dogs, which means flirting, right? Make them hot dogs, okay? And with all sauces, please, okay? So if you want to flirt, make it or go for everything, okay? Good. And now we have planchar la oreja. What do you think it is?
Like being nosy?
No. What is planchar, first of all?
Planchar, I forgot.
Iron.
Iron, yes. En la oreja, what is? What is?
Ear.
Oh, yes, ear. So, iron the ear. What would you think that is?
To be nosy.
That's what I said. Your ears are burning? I think that's the literal translation. So it'd be like to do an impossible task.
Could be go or lay down too.
To lay down, yes, or to go sleep. Yes. So imagine you placing your ear in the pillow. You're ironing the ear. Okay. So planchar la oreja means to go to sleep. So when you are in a party or when you are with your family talking or something and you're going to go to sleep, you can say, voy a planchar la oreja. Okay? I'm going down. I'm going to sleep right now. Okay? See, we have more here. If someone says to you, al pan pan y al vino vino, what would you think?
Call it like it is. It's like if a duck's a duck, or walks like a duck, talks like a duck.
Correct. Call it like it is. So, al pan pan y al vino vino, how can we translate that?
Bread is bread and wine is wine.
Correct. Bread to bread and wine to wine. Okay. So call it like it is. Let's look at the other one. To each his own in Spanish can be said as?
To each his own.
Hello.
I'm just guessing. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Which one?
A lo hecho pecho?
No.
What were you going to say, Prosper?
I'm not gonna lie, I was about to say that too.
I think cada loca, because cada isn't it each? Cada loca con su tema.
Cada loco con su tema. Yes. You are on fire. Excellent. Okay.
Gracias.
So, muy bien. Me encanta. Excelente. Buen trabajo. So, to each his own means cada loco con su tema. So, let's translate this once here. Es un queque. We already said that. What would that mean?
Piece of cake.
Yeah, piece of cake. A lo hecho pecho. Okay? A lo hecho pecho is an expression when you do something and it comes with consequences. Now you have to face the consequences. So what you have done, right? A lo hecho, which means what is done. Chest, which is pecho. Okay? So like putting your chest to the bullets. Okay? So what is done to what is done, chest. That is the right or the exact translation. Meaning that whenever you have done something, then you have to be consequent to what you did. Okay? A lo hecho, pecho. The other one, a cada loco con su tema, this literally translated would be each crazy with his own topic, right? So to each his own. And the last one, de tal palo, tal astilla, is the same expression as the first one we saw. Hijo de tigre sale pintado. Okay? Good. Now we are continuing. El hábito no hace al monje. What would you think that is?
Don't judge a book by its cover.
Correct. Yay. Muy bien.
Gracias.
¿Por qué? ¿Por qué pensaste esa respuesta?
I just thought it was.
What is el hábito no hace al monje? Like the translation of that.
The habit does not make
the monk.
Yeah, correct. So they like the costume, the habit, or this. How do you call this costume?
Robe.
Okay, the robe. Yeah. Okay. The robe doesn't make the monk, right?
Okay.
So even though you're wearing or looking like or using certain kind of clothing or makeup or, you know, it doesn't make you different. Like you are the person you are. Okay. So don't judge a book by its cover. Then we have in Costa Rica, pura vida means, what do you think?
It means live life, right? Or like the good life.
Yeah.
Very good.
Is it no problem?
Hey guys, I'm so late.
Hola, bienvenida.
Hola, ¿cómo están?
Pura vida.
Pura vida. Oh, wow.
Oh, so that's what it means. Okay.
No.
Does it mean how are you?
I've never heard of that.
Too. It means
is
that
it very
too.
good?
Too, yes, it is. So this is a very tricky one because in Costa Rica, pura vida is used for everything. So you can say, whenever you want to say thank you, you can say pura vida. You can say hello by saying pura vida. You can say how are you by saying pura vida. No problem by saying pura vida. And very good by saying pura vida. So this basically means everything, or you can use pura vida for everything. So this is a very like important expression to learn because you can use it for everything, basically. Okay, so if I say, hey guys, how are you? Oh, hola chicos, ¿cómo están?
Pura vida.
Excellent. Muy bien. Well, and if I was closing the class, for instance, and saying, okay, muchas gracias chicos, nos vemos.
Pura vida.
Pura vida.
Yes, that's how it works. And it's totally understandable. And it's very like funny because when people comes and they start listening to pura vida, because of course, when you like go with a tourist guy or you know people that is working in the tourism industry, they will say pura vida very often, but you can say that they are not saying it as common as Costa Ricans actually say it because they are making it like a branding on the expression. But when you start hearing the expression like in the supermarket or just in the streets or something, you're going to start hearing and actually noticing that pura vida is used for everything here. So whenever you want to say hi, you can say just pura vida, or thank you when you get your, I don't know, your change in the supermarket or something, you can say pura vida, meaning gracias, or, you know, so it's basically used for everything. Okay.
Pura vida.
Yes, pura vida. Okay. And then we have the last one, that is when someone keeps going on and on about something bad that already happened, you can say they are
Montando dos pájaros de un tiro.
No, that is like when you throw a stone and kill two birds at the same time or at once. Okay.
I'm gonna take that one.
Meaning that, no, but this expression means like that last one, matando dos pájaros de un tiro, means that you get something done at the same time by doing something, like by, for instance, voy a ir a recoger a mi hija a la escuela. I'm going to pick up my daughter in the school. Y de una vez paso al supermercado. And I will stop by the supermarket. Okay? So you can say that you are killing two birds with one stone, which means that you made two things by one. Like with the purpose of one, you got done two things. Does it make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
Pura vida. Muy bien. Okay. Then, haciendo la vista gorda. Like making your view thick. Okay? Or thicker. So that will mean that you are basically not seeing something that you already saw and that you didn't meant to see. Okay? So for instance, when you're not paying, okay? You have a debt and you're not paying. Sí. Es que se está haciendo de la vista gorda. Okay? So it's like ignoring what you are supposed to be doing. Okay? Haciendo la vista gorda. So what would you think is going on and on about something bad that already happened? Haciendo leña del árbol caído or sacando un clavo?
Sacando un clavo. I'm just guessing.
What is sacando un clavo? ¿Qué es sacando un clavo?
No sé.
Pulling out the nail.
Ajá.
What does it mean?
Pulling out the nail.
Correct.
And then haciendo leña de árbol caído. You know,
I think it's that one. Making wood out of a fallen tree.
Correct.
Yeah.
What is it?
Making
It's
firewood.
Like,
making firewood out of the fallen tree.
Mm.
Okay. So what this means is that, for instance, if someone got fired from a job, okay? So someone got fired from a job and then he's not working there anymore, but you keep on talking or gossiping about this person. So that is haciendo leña del árbol caído. So keeping going and on about something bad that already happened. Okay. Does it make sense?
Cool. Yes.
Haciendo leña del árbol caído. Okay, so I think, do we have a winner here?
Me.
Not me. That's for sure.
Let's see the leaderboard. So we have Alex.
Sí,
Yes.
sí.
Muy bien, excelente.
Gracias.
Felicidades. Which was your favorite expression?
I don't know. I think pan y pan y vino. Like, let's be honest. Call it what it is.
Okay. Can you remember an expression in Spanish that you like the most?
For me, probably cada loca con su tema.
Cada loco con su tema.
Cada loco, yes. Loco.
Perfect. Okay.
And pregunta.
¿Sí?
What was andando por las ramas again?
Andando por las ramas. Like
las
going
ramas.
on the branches. Going on the branches. Like not, in English, the expression that we thought was more accurate was going off on a tangent.
Gracias.
Like,
Con gusto.
me gusta comiendo moscas.
Comiendo moscas. Daydreaming. That is very Costa Rican as well. Like, for instance, your mother can make fun of you saying, ¿qué está haciendo? Comiendo moscas. Cierre la boca. You know, when you're just daydreaming and with your mouth open, and she will be mad and say, she will get mad and say, what are you doing? Eating flies? Close your mouth. Okay. Okay. Any other expression you liked?
It's hard to remember them since they're not the literal translations, and so I think for me, I'm gonna have to like go back and study them.
Okay.
I'll make this is being recorded, so I'll save the recording and I'll upload it to our YouTube channel if y'all want to like go back and check it out.
Oh, that's very nice. That's very nice.
Pero muchas gracias, Diana.
Con mucho
Gracias.
gusto. Me encanta haber estado con ustedes, acompañarlos y contarles algunas de las expresiones que usamos en Costa Rica y en español. Estoy atenta si quieren saber más, si quieren hacerme alguna pregunta. Me encantaría poder ayudarles. Basically, I'm just saying that I'm here and that I would love if you have any question to help you out, and that I'm totally available to be reached and help you with anything you need.
Pura vida.
Excelente, muy bien, pura vida.
Pura vida.
Diana, before we leave, can you maybe share a little bit about the, I guess, like your study abroad opportunities?
Yes, sure. Well, Costa Rica Global Learning Programs is actually, we are right now currently developing virtual internships opportunities and also social services, also virtual. And we also have cultural mentorships. So if you ever want to reach out to learn more about us, you're totally welcome to follow us on Instagram as Global Learning Programs. And we also have opportunities to, you know, if you're a group that are interested in knowing a specific topic about Costa Rica and how Costa Rica is doing with, I don't know, healthcare systems or education or anything, you will be interested in learning about Costa Rica and the processes here and you know, how things are managed. We can totally organize questions and answers, conferences or panels with experts and people who can come and give us a lecture about things. So anything that you would like to learn about us or to participate, you're so very welcome to join us.
Gracias, gracias.
Gracias a ustedes. Un placer haberlos acompañado.
What does that mean?
A pleasure to join you today.
En español, por favor.
Un placer haberlos acompañado. A pleasure, un placer haberlos acompañado, to have joined you.
Muchas gracias. So, one last, I guess, comment, guys. Just a heads up for next week. Próxima semana, Señora Navarrete, she's going to teach us about Colombia. So she's from Colombia and she'll be sharing a little bit about Colombia next week. So I hope you'll join us again en miércoles y medio.
Yo tengo una pregunta.
Sí.
It's for Marcus about the Spanish challenge.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yes.
Okay, so the challenge is to do a lesson a day or a whole, like, for example, how they have categories like shopping or school, like, is it like that?
Just a lesson a day. So anything to keep your streak going on Duolingo.
Okay.
Sounds like you got some competition, Prosper.
Yeah, I'm also competing.
Yeah.
It's okay. Nothing wrong with some competition.
Duolingo is great.
So thank y'all for your time. Again, thank you, Diana. Everybody, enjoy the rest of your day.
Gracias, Diana.
Gracias. Adios.
Mucho gusto. Chao.
Adios.
Que tenga un buen día.
Igualmente, muchas gracias. Chao.
Bye.
Bye.